Welcome to 2 Mice on my bookshelf, where I talk about whatever I happen to have within reach on my bookshelf. Today, I would like to share with you an epiphany of mine as I am using my Hobonichi Weeks. I have been using this format for 2 years throughout the pandemic, basically 2020 and 2021. For me, the notes at the back and the blank page are very intuitive. However, I must say that in the past, when I first started with the Hobonichi Weeks format, I instinctively put notes of things that was happening in that week. And if you remember in a past video, and I'll put that link up here or at the end of this video, I did say that in doing that, as I did with other formats that's not Hobonichi, the difficulty for me is to relocate those notes. So with the indexing at the back section, with all the notes here and that little page numbers, that changed everything, because suddenly I can relocate my notes without having to remember when I took those notes down or which period in the year those notes are relevant to. So then, as soon as I figured that out, I moved everything at the back, and I was reminded of a lot of people asking the question what to do with this page here. For me, what I found is that instinctively or intuitively, I would start from the left to right, of course, like a lot of people in the English-speaking world and beyond. We start from left to right. And as we know, a lot of other tradition, mainly in East Asia, Japan, China, Korea too, potentially, I'm not sure, it's from right to left. So initially, I found myself for about a year or so starting to take notes up here about the stuff that I need to do that week. And of course, before I know it, I fill up the Monday, and then I ran out of room for what I need to do Monday itself. And it didn't click because I didn't particularly was thinking about it, or I wasn't particularly trying to solve the issue of what do I do with this page. I just go with the flow. I'm a bottom-up sort of process. I don't know. What you can do is to start from the right. So you dump everything on the right-hand side for the week. Just write everything down, free flow, and then distribute everything to the left as they firm up with the date. So for example, if I have an appointment on the 30th, that doesn't move, that goes in there. But then there are several things that you could do throughout the week, and it doesn't really matter when in the week, as long as you do it that week, or at least you're targeting for something to be done that week. And if it doesn't work out that week, then you carry over to the next week and simply put all of them down here. Not only to-do list is the most obvious thing. You put down a to-do list, what to do that week, or your target to be done that week, and a variety of other notes, related notes potentially. And of course, it's up to you to decide when to go back into the more permanent note section over here, where you can index the pages there, certain bullet points after a meeting about a certain particular topic, that sort of thing. Those things are potentially carried throughout the year and potentially carried through the next year. So that's over here. But for things that's targeted for the week, you can easily dump them over here, and that can be moved around freely or carried over to the next week. Therefore, truly illustrating how this particular system by Hobonichi is truly a weekly system. It is truly organizing your days by weeks. Thus, weeks, Hobonichi Weeks. It is the perfect place to rejig your week. It's so, you could do whatever you want here, and only when things are firmed up in terms of dates that you distribute it to the left, and these are your schedule for the week, and this is your planning for the week. This is the result of your planning for the week. That's it.